In April of 2022, workers were excavating the ground below an old church, but what they uncovered and what they discovered wasn't religious artifacts, and it wasn't coffins. It was bodies, small skeleton remains with skulls that didn't even look human. In tonight's video, we're going to take a closer look at these mysterious bodies that were said to be over 400 years old. How did they get there? And are they authentic? Because what you're about to see in tonight's video is going to raise more questions than answers. All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have a lot of things to cover in tonight's video. So one of the first things we're going to cover in just a minute is going to be these alien bodies that were discovered in Mexico in 2022, April of 2022. They were discovered below a church. I have several photos to show to you on that. Then I also have some footage that is two UFOs or orbs you guys are seeing here that NASA has filmed that I want to show to you as well, the entire video. Then there's a truck driver who is claiming to have seen a UFO approach his truck. Then we also have a video clip. It's going to be kind of cut up a little bit, but apparently this cylinder or cigar-shaped UFO caught fire. You're going to see the video footage of what I have here, and it crashed down. And apparently once this craft crashed, they saw aliens walking around. So I'll show you all the video footage for that. It's going to be pretty interesting what you see and what came about that. And here's going to be some footage here of what they saw that crashed down. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is there's some information floating around about someone going to a secret facility, and they got a photo here of these alien beings walking around. All right, so jumping straight into this. So the first one's going to be an interview. What you guys are seeing here, and girls, are seeing this T.W. Mock. Now, here's some of his information. He was a U.S. or former U.S. military contractor. He was involved in one of the alien recovery programs and stuff. And these skeletons that you guys are going to see was found in Mexico. And they're saying they're approximately about 400 years old. Now, this was found in April of 2022. So this was 4 years old. There's a full interview, and I'll leave a link below in the description so you guys can go over to the channel, support that channel, and check it out and hear more of the background to it. But as far as this channel is concerned, I want to dig straight to what we all want to see. Is going to be these photos of these aliens. Now, there is 4 photos. This is one you're seeing here. This is going to be a second photo. Look how long that skull is. This is the third one, the one that's kind of circulating around. And then this is going to be a 4th photo. So we're going to do kind of a deep dive into some of these photos and look at them a little closer. Now, the first 2 photos are going to be of this alien skull. I'm not even going to pretend like I know anything about this. Some people were saying, oh, it looks like somebody put some clay together and they fabricated and stuff, but this was dated back about 400 years ago. So how they did the carbon fiber dating and stuff, I don't know. There's going to be some scientists that go in and look at this and make sure it's authentic and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's going to surface this week, and when I find out, I will get you guys more information on it. But I definitely wanted to show you this. I mean, look at this skull here. I know some people were talking about, oh, somebody made this up and it reminds me of the movie Aliens. But until we get some officials to come in there and take a look at this, this is what we have. And I think this is some pretty interesting and fascinating photos here. Here's both the skulls next to each other. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. I think this is interesting. And then we're going to look at these body photos as well. Now, these I think would be more interesting too as well. Look at the differences in between the 2 bodies. Look at the structures in these skulls there. The one on the right, it looks completely different in my opinion than the one on the left. I mean, it could be that they went in and tried to mock it up a little bit or something like that, but the structure of their faces definitely look different as far as what I'm seeing here. Now, as far as the bodies are concerned, looking at this up close, like I said, this is the main photo that's circulating around on the internet. There were these 2 skeletons that were laid down side by side, and these things are said to be 6 to 7 feet tall. So they weren't short or small like we're thinking about some of the aliens we see or we've heard about with the Greys and Skinny Bob and stuff. These are tall, so they could resemble more to the reptilian type alien beings that people are talking about. I don't know, but if there's skulls or skeletons and stuff down there, there's probably other things down there as well. And then here's going to be the second photo of the full body of one of those skeletons of this, we're going to just say non-human intelligence. And I just went ahead and flipped it. I didn't want to look at it from the side. You guys taking a closer look at this up close. So it's kind of interesting. You don't see like any skeleton bones for hands or anything, but you do see a little bit on the feet. So I'm not 100% sure. We don't know how these beings are constructed, how their bodies work or anything like that. I'm thinking of the human body, which is completely opposite of what we're looking at here. But I did ask AI to go in and put some skin on this, and check this out here. This is what I got. I didn't even tell AI that it was an alien being or anything. I just asked AI to go in and put some skin on here, and this is what it came back with. Whether this is true or not, you guys let me know in the comments. I thought this was interesting once I told it to put some skin on it, and I didn't even tell it was an alien being or anything, or an alien skeleton. I guess it just assumed it, maybe did some research real quick, and this is what it looked like. And then, looking at these two, I asked AI to do the same thing. And check this out, what AI came back with as far as the results from that. Look at this here. Like I said, I didn't tell it was alien beings, Skinny Bob, or anything. I just asked it to basically put some skin on these creatures, and this is what it's come up with. So if this is what it looks like, that'll be very interesting. So of course, someone with some more sophisticated software and stuff can do a little bit more investigation on, but that's what I use as far as Gemini, ChatGPT and stuff. So you guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. I think these photos are really good. I can't wait till someone who has a little bit more authority and a little more background in this gets to fly over there, wherever they're being housed at, and take a look at these and kind of carbon date them. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, and let's jump into some of these videos. Now, this first video here, it's allegedly a video that was taken from NASA. You guys are going to see focus on those two metal spheres that are going to basically fly up. I don't even have a date on this, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quit my yap, and I'm going to go ahead and let this play real quick.
Copy that. 797 here, you are your 8. Lots clear. 7, go ahead. I'll tell you at 10 o'clock high. This is Houston. Say again, 7. We have a bogey at 10 o'clock high. We have an unidentified flying object.
Now, this next video is going to be a truck driver who is driving down the street, and he sees a UFO come straight to him. There's a little bit of audio to this as well, so I'm going to let this play, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to kind of zoom it in and slow it down just a little bit.
No way. Holy.
So there you go for that. It kind of sounded like a firework in my opinion, but a firework, it just would have kept going straight. It wouldn't have shot off to the right. But you guys let me know in the comments what you think about this. I know there's a lot of CGI and AI out there. It's kind of hard to distinguish stuff, but let me know in the comments what you think about this one. And then on to this footage here. Now this footage was taken in Brazil in 1996. I don't know what to say on this. I wanted to present it to you guys. Apparently they saw this craft out there, they filmed it, and then for some reason the craft caught fire. Doesn't have any explanation or anything for it. It's a kind of a video that's floating around, and then it catches fire. It looks kind of like a blimp there in a way. And what I'm showing you is all the video footage that's kind of out there with this. Looks like it was maybe filmed from 2 different angles. And then apparently from that, they had these beings walking around, these non-human intelligence, alien beings, Skinny Bobs, whatever you want to call them. And this was in 1996, so I take it with a grain of salt as you would, but this is the footage that's floating around as well. And I believe this was days before the major incident that happened over there in Brazil with a lot of those school children seeing that. So I'm going to do a little bit more investigation and try to see if I can date some of this back based on their clothing, based on the military vehicles and stuff that were out there, and check out this footage, because like I said, this could be one of anything. I mean, this right here doesn't look like the same ship that was catching on fire that crashed, but I could be wrong. It looks like a missile or something, or maybe even, I don't know, some kind of orbital vehicle that we created to maybe go up in space. I don't know, but you guys let me know in the comments if you've seen anything or heard anything about this, because this will be very interesting. But it doesn't look like, in my opinion, as far as that same craft that we saw early off in the video. And here's going to be kind of the rest of the footage here.
Hey, me dá a câmera. Não, sai daqui agora. Sai, me dá a câmera.
All right, and on to our last video. So doing a little bit more investigation on this one as well. Apparently someone got a whole bunch of VHS tapes and they were playing them, and in one of those tapes they saw what we're seeing here. Now the tapes have hours and hours of footage, but they were going through some type of dumb defense underground military base or military facility, and in this whole video clip they paused it at one point in time and they saw some alien beings, and here's going to be the footage right here. Now, I'm trying to get more information and stuff on this. I don't know the location or anything of the base, but it was definitely worth at least showing this to you guys. Here we go, showing the timestamp and everything for it. But I'll get back to this at some point in time. I want to save you all that for all that back and forth that they did as far as the VHS tapes concerned, because this is probably over an hour worth of footage. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. If you want me to do more of a deep dive on this to find out more information, maybe it was a reenactment, I don't know. But I think if I saw that, yeah, I'd be pulling out my knife. That's just me. And let me know what you guys think also about these photos of these non-human intelligent skeletons that they found in Mexico. They're carbon dated over 400 years ago. They found these. I do believe they probably found something else down there as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you watching.
Thank you.